Previously on Sailing Joco.
Heading off to Dominica today. Here comes the captain. Are you worried about today's passage?
How's it going down there, babe?
Not very good. Big thumbs down on that shit. We've made it to Dominica. Yay!
Hi, we're Kristen and Jeff, and we bought our vintage Hallberg Rassy sailboat 5 years ago with zero experience and have been cruising, doing boat work in tropical places ever since. Subscribe to follow our journey as we sail the Caribbean and beyond.
All right, anchor is down. Let's check out the carnage. I wanted to wait until we got here so that the engine isn't going to be on while we go down and explore everything that went awry down here. Okay, here we go, starting. Looks like everything has come out from underneath here. There's our duvet, several bags, pillows. Oh, here's a cooler bag. Sorry, it's dark. We have the dinghy up on top here. Jeff is just doing the anchor right now. A couple toilet papers fell down, but otherwise here looks fine. Oh, one of Jeff's dress shirts is right there as well. Oh, okay. Toilet paper in the sink. Not too wet, that's good. Put that up there. Everything was secured in there. Everything's good here. Beckway beach towel, microfiber. If you want one, let me know. I will hit you up with that. And everything is a complete disaster. We were heeling over real good, so things got real messy back there. Jeff is off to do customs here in Dominica. Only one person is allowed to go at a time, so I'm just gonna hang out here in the shade, wait for him to come back. Woohoo! All done?
Yeah, give you the money back.
Nice.
We grabbed a beer and a map to get a lay of the land and plan our next weeks here. First impressions are good, quintessential Caribbean, and of course, who doesn't love a cute puppy?
This morning, we have yet another project to work on. Let me show you. This is our spray hood that we got from Hallberg Rassy parts a couple of years ago. This is some of the damage that we have on said spray hood. And the other side matches, not quite as bad, but it's still not good. There's also some areas where the stitching is starting to come out and stuff. So it just needs quite a bit of TLC at this point. Pretty sure that lots of this damage here originated when we were on the hard and had to leave the boat, and we had a tarp covering everything. And we put like pool noodles along the sides to protect from chafe, because in the weather the tarp would be flapping and all that. But it didn't really work, and so it got these chafe line spots here, and then the rest is kind of history. So first step is we're gonna take it off, and then we have to clean it because it's pretty dirty, and before we can do the repair, because we don't want to repair it and then have the dirt stuck in the repair.
I know that as soon as we take this off, it's gonna rain.
Correct, that as well.
We'll get back to you in a second when we're in the rain.
Yep. A little bit hesitant about this. I think we're just gonna do like patches on both sides here. I haven't done any type of sewing repair that is this detailed, so we'll see how it goes.
You got it, babe.
Oh God. I got it, oh God.
Try if we can get this one off.
We got the bars out so far. This is what we're looking at.
Or no, actually, sorry. This part, hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah, it's kind of a complicated.
Yeah, so this is all one piece, so we had to come in from one end.
Yeah, we did. We had to slide the whole thing from one side.
Yeah, but we got, but I thought we got like the corners last or whatever.
Please hold. Ta-da!
We remembered what we...
A bit tricky. Can you explain just like very briefly how we like the sides to do?
So it's in a track. There's a bolt rope on top of it that goes in a track all the way along the frame.
Bolt rope in here. Yes.
Yeah, I'll probably see it in the cover. And you can't really get it off. You have to basically take it off in one piece, but you can't pull it all the way around because there's too many angles. So we have to pull the port and starboard sides forward to the front three panels here. Yeah. Once they're at the front three panels, we can bring them out to these top corners here. And then once that's done, we slide the whole thing out through this top rail. So it's a bit tricky, but Years ago, we figured it out putting it on, and we remembered more or less pretty quickly, which was good.
Yep.
I was worried about that.
It'll be a struggle bus, I think, putting it back on after we make the repairs, because it'll be like the material will be a little bit thicker around the edges, but we'll see. Okay, we are fixing a whole bunch of patches, or fixing a whole bunch of patches. We are fixing the spray hood with a few patches. There we go. Can you tell I'm stressed?
We'll add in one of those yay audio clips.
Celebrate. Okay, so yes, it is a little bit nerve-wracking to put more holes in the spray hood than were there before, but you know.
But it's been making its own holes, so we figure.
Making its own, so I think it's fair that we're allowed to put in a couple for the greater good, hopefully. So.
Got sunlight all over you, but
there we go.
There you go.
So yeah, the zipper was making like a chafe through the fabric, and so we could see the zipper through the fabric as a whole.
Yeah.
So I can't really do a patch all the way up to it because there's just not any fabric left that's beside the zipper. So we're just doing like an oversized patch kind of thing on the inside so that it'll at least have some extra
An abrasion patch. Yeah.
coverage.
We know it's old damage. So what happened is we left the boat during the pandemic with another cover over top of this one when it was in place, and it put pressure on this flap against the zipper, and it wore through on the other side. And so we're just fixing that now.
Yeah, from the tarp. Yeah. So that's what we are doing right now. So I'm just doing the other.
Oh, I'm also putting my
side
finger
of it.
in the shot. But other than that,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
Good job. You are a good cameraman. Well, after much freaking work on this thing, it's finally put back, and yeah, don't look at that crease, but repairs that I did seem to work, so let me show them to you. So here is one that goes along this bar. It was all like broken here before, ripped apart, and here on a corner it was all ripped apart, and under here ripped apart.
The repairs I made are quite basic and they might not look the prettiest, but it's functional and the color actually does match quite well. Before living on a boat, I'd never sewed anything before, and since then I've made several things for Joco, like hatch covers, winch covers, jerry can covers, and more, so I'm quite proud of myself overall. If you've made it this far, you must be liking our video, so please remember to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Our videos are made possible by our amazing patrons. Thank you so much for all of your support. We literally couldn't do it without you. If you'd like to join the Joco crew, we'll have a link below.
So hopefully when it rains, we'll have way less leaks coming into the cockpit now, which is always a bonus.
And you get a beer.
Oh, for all the hard works.
For all the hard work.
Yay! We got these beers here in Martinique actually. They were 69 cents, like euros, but is it still called cents? Not sure. But that's how much they were. Cheap, cheap. Good stuff. We're going on a jungle cruise today. It'll be our first tour that we are doing here in Dominica. We're pretty stoked for it. We're going to be going up the Indian River, and apparently it's really jungly, and we get dropped off at a jungle bar at the end. What can go wrong? And our guide has just arrived, Albert, to pick us up. Are you excited?
Yeah.
First tour! Woohoo!
Let's keep up.
The first stop of the day is going to the gas station to pick up our park passes. All right, we bought our park passes. They were 32 EC each, just over at the gas station here. And we saw that it was right next to a bank, the National Bank here. And we've been having troubles withdrawing money from the ATMs. So we decided to try this one. We got declined at two other ones. We were a bit worried. But this one worked just fine. So if you have any problems, come here to this big one. A little more info about the banking situation. So it is EC, Eastern Caribbean dollars here in Dominica. We had a little bit when we arrived, but not very much, and everything here is pretty much done in cash. So we tried the ATMs, there are two in town, both did not work. And so after that, we were a little bit worried that we wouldn't be able to have cash and do any of these tours and car rentals and everything like that. I made a post on the Facebook group. Are there any Canadian boats here that have no problem withdrawing cash from their ATM, and we can send them an e-transfer after if they can give us cash? And a couple actually came to our boat and said, we can help you out. They gave us a bunch of UC, and it was awesome. Not that surprising. The cruising community is amazing. Now we're back at the river entrance here. I'm gonna find our guy. This is a very popular tour. Lots of people here.
Out of 365 rivers, Dominica is a volcanic island. This is the reason why from a distance you see so many high mountains. It's because it's volcanic. And one of the tallest on the island is called Monte Diablo, which is situated behind here. You can see the clouds, the dark clouds. It's covered underneath the clouds. 1,700 meters. It has 9 volcanic peaks on the island of Dominica. And most of the volcanic crater is on the south, the Iguana.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Or the top of the bush kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good balance there.
Sometimes you find them up the tree branches. Well, most times actually, you find them up in the tree branches. It's because it is much easier finding the sunlight in the trees, or to be warm in the tree branches. Yeah.
Time to do the rowing.
Twice a day sometimes.
Oh yeah, wow.
So I don't go to the gym.
Yeah, no kidding.
Why?
As Dominica is a volcanic island, you have the springs, hot springs, and cold spilling water out from the forest floor. So these rivers, you will find thousands of gallons of water flowing every day from these rivers. And that's amazing.
This is awesome.
And it's known as Pirates of the Caribbean, titled Dead Man's Chest.
Ooh,
So it's a
that's
one
this building here.
represented the one they have built for the movie. I'm on the Black
Are you
Pearl,
enjoying yourself?
And
That's cool.
that was at Batali Beach.
Do they have the Black Pearl here?
Yeah, anchored in the bay in Portsmouth. This hibiscus goes very, very fast. If you would just cut one branch of the hibiscus and you throw it on the bank of the river and it make contact for a long time with the ground, with the soil, it starts growing. And that's how all the area gets this hibiscus everywhere.
Right onto the front.
There's an iguana up there.
He's coming for you.
Oh.
These frogs have developed a virus, which they are no longer good for eating.
Yeah, it's just chilling.
When these trees grow their roots like this, it prevents erosion. Creates a wall that avoids soil erosion. And again, the type of roots of these trees are known as buttress roots.
Making a stop at the Bush Bar. It's a traffic jam up there with boats, so we're gonna come off right here. Bushwhacking to the Bush Bar.
Holy crap. Is that what you got?
I'm trying the peanut punch. It's like a rum punch with peanuts. All right, let's see how it is. Ooh, that's not bad. It is pretty thick, but it has really good flavor and it's strong. I kind of like it. Jeff's turn. Immediately you're like, that's thick.
Oh yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's very peanut.
That reminds me of
It's not bad. I like it. I like it.
that'll.
It needs to be a bit colder, I think.
Over a long period of time.
Yeah. Yeah. And you have some plantain chips for a little extra snack.
From the gas station.
It's going down pretty easy. When it gets cold and more watered down with the ice, it's much smoother. It's good. Recommend it. Peanut punch finished. Plantain chips were eaten. And now I think it's time to go back to our tour boat. We came, we saw, we conquered the bush bar.
It's going down at the bottom.
It appears that the strong cup of peanut punch at 10 a.m. went straight to my head, and I decided to be extra creative in this moment.
We are back on the boat after our tour. Overall, we had a really good time on this tour. We would recommend it to other people. Hey, Jeff, you had a good time? Yep. So the cost was 63 EC per person. So divide that in two for Canadian and then do whatever calculation for USD. You still have the rest of the day to do whatever that you want. We got picked up at about 9 o'clock and it is, about 11:30 right now. So still plenty of time in the day to go and do another walk or tour if you want to. We learned quite a bit about the flora and fauna, so definitely recommend doing it. It was our first tour here, and it's giving us a taste of what is to come, of all of the jungly awesomeness that this island has, so we're excited.
Thank you so much to all of our patrons for supporting our channel. You are helping to keep this dream going so we can share it all with you. If you'd like to join the Joco crew, we'll have a link down below.